Hello everybody, Stormy here, and welcome to a quick VR news update. So I don't normally make these, but a leak for the new Oculus Quest just came out today, and the picture looks pretty incredible. I'll show it to you here. You can see it's got a white and black two-tone color scheme to it. They've replaced the strap along the back, so it's got a single elastic band and then a Velcro strap over the top. But the main thing I want to talk about today is the touch controllers. These new touch controllers are a brand new design, and I don't think a lot of the VR channels on YouTube have realized this. So if this leak is true, I just want to give it a deep dive today and show you guys what is new about this design. So I'm going to show you the close-up now, and you'll see that it looks very similar to the Quest controller, but there are a couple of big differences. The first one I'll point out is there's a little bit of plastic sticking out over the grip button on the right controller there. And you can see that it almost makes the faceplate look like a circle shape. Well, if you remember on our CV1 touch controller, the faceplate was actually completely circular, and you had the menu button under the joystick and the buttons next to it, along with that little capacitive touchpad that you could rest your thumb on. Well, the shape of it in this new Quest picture looks very similar to how the original CV1 faceplate looked, and how the piece of plastic sticks out over that grip button. Very similar. The next thing is the shape of the grip button has been changed. If you look at the original Rift S controller, the grip button is much smaller and much more round, and it's completely encased in plastic, whereas you can see on this new Quest, the grip button actually collides with the seam of the controller, and you can see that that is where the plastic comes together, and that is very similar to how it looks on the original touch controller, and the shape looks very similar to the CV1 as well. The last major addition, actually one of two, is if you look again on top of the faceplate, you can see the menu button has been moved so that it is under the joystick again. If we were looking at the Rift S controller from that angle, the tracking ring would actually hide the menu button from that angle, and we wouldn't be able to see it. So the fact that it's over underneath the joystick makes it even more valid that it looks like the original CV1 controller. The very last thing is that the triggers are actually very close to the CV1. They're a little bit smoother. I think they got rid of that line in the middle of the regular touch controller and just made it a smooth curve. But it is angled in such a way that they are asymmetrical. You have a right trigger and a left trigger, and they each have a more defined curve to them. Whereas the Rift S and Quest controllers, you'll see actually have a symmetrical trigger. It looks the same on both sides no matter where your finger is, even though the rest of the controller, is asymmetrical. So the fact that they have asymmetrical triggers again is yet again another fact that makes them look closer to CV1 controllers and more like a new design rather than just a refresh on the Quest controller. So I'm very happy to see these updates, and I hope you guys are too. I was a very big fan of the CV1 controllers, and seeing that design come back into play makes me very happy because they were very sturdy controllers. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little review of the leaked Oculus Touch controllers, and until next time, I'll see you in the field, agents!